Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the LCK 2024 season opening. I'm Atlas, and I am joined by Chronicler, and man, it feels good to say that. And there we have it. These are the results. The best thing about this is the fact that Dudu and Dundun are now going to be playing on the same team, and I don't think that there's anything better.
No,
that's it.
You can't top that.
Nope.
There is no way.
Fuck. And now, let's get into our first couple of mini-games to decide seeding for the tournament. We have Race the Rift to start things off, which is basically a tour around Summoner's Rift. Start time is at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and the race course will be race to the blue side red camp, then to the blue buff, then you have to tag a top lane minion, and then you go red buff and blue buff, and then kill yourself. That's basically how it goes.
And then it's the classic.
It's a tried and true. Indeed. Mundo Dodgeball will be our second mini-game to help decide the seeding. And of course, everyone is going to have an even start, and then it's who plays the better DDR.
You also can ignore Anivia.
Yeah.
Okay, let's count down, man.
All right, here we go.
3,
2, 1, go! Oh, and they're off to a... And Talon's just going to win. I mean, I think it's just going to happen. Unless...
There's no way.
Unless Jin can utilize the range. That's the real question mark here. Because look at that. He gets Blast Cone access immediately, then he can dash another wall. And this is why it's broken, is because the cooldown is based on the terrain, and you never go back to the terrain. But now they're just trying to mess him up as best they can. So everybody else just went to blue buff and skipped red completely. This is chaos.
I am not entirely sure what is happening here. Is the goal now just to ensure that...
Have we just assumed...
Owner doesn't get there?
Assumed that Owner is going to win, and then... Okay. This is very perplexing.
So what I'm wondering is, did Carrier actually hit the red buff because he buffed up Jin?
Oh, but he can't actually buff Jin. He's not allowed to. Oh no, they're trying to block it so that he can't get it, but obviously he's going to... Okay, there we go. And Owner is the victor here. Even though he was Talon. He achieved victory. I think. I would assume.
I'm a bit perplexed, Atlas. I know what we just saw is revolutionary. I'm just not sure in what way.
Yeah, we're just going to make sure that we have confirmation of everything here. Owner was the only player that I saw that actually achieved the criteria for this. I believe Carrier is forfeit because he definitely casted an ability on an ally, and he's not supposed to.
Maybe you can target allies, just not jump to them?
No, you're just not allowed to target allies with abilities. I think it was pretty clear. And so I think it's actually relatively easy because there's only one person that actually did everything. And let's check out the instant replay. Make sure we know exactly what's going on here. And make sure you just keep your eye on this Talon who gets off to a roaring start.
So just to reiterate, and as far as I know, they also needed to adhere to the actual order, which is tag red buff, tag your own blue buff, tag a top lane minion, then enemy red buff, and then your own.
Enemy, yeah. So enemy red buff, enemy blue buff, and then you execute. All right, so Deft manages to get the red.
Deft hit it.
Okay.
And then does that... Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
But he hit it with the Nami Tidecaller's Blessing, which Carrier is not allowed to press. Deft manages to get to blue buff.
So then at this point, I think Faker just was trying to have as much fun as possible, which the Anivia pick makes a lot of sense.
And so Deft then gets another Tidecaller's Blessing, which in theory gives Carrier another thingy.
And then Carrier just gets the auto.
Yeah. But going back to the original point, which is you're not allowed to cast abilities on your teammates.
And then Deft tries to go, hit it.
So he does manage to get it. Does he get the execute in time? He does. And so Deft wins.
Then it
There it is.
It's got
So it's Deft Owner. It'd be hilarious if Owner cancelled the auto.
Wait, so it actually isn't, because Zeus also died before Owner.
Please, please. So theoretically, yeah, Kerry used his E to do damage to the minions. However, he used it by casting an ability on a teammate, which is illegal from the rules that I read.
I'm not sure. I think we're going to figure out very soon.
We're going to find out very soon. That is true. But I think it's actually Deft that managed to take it.
That's the important part.
Even though he was off screen the entire time we were watching it.
We do know that for a fact.
Yeah. And Faker was there, by the way. He was there.
I think Faker, the moment he... Yeah, okay,
so Deft is first.
This we knew.
And so is it Owner second, or is it Carrier second?
No, because it'd be Zeus, right? Because Zeus actually... It is
Oh,
Zeus.
it is. So he managed
Zeus,
to get the extra one.
Yeah, so Zeus using the range of way to actually hit everything as well.
I thought that the Karthuses were supposed to be like referees.
Yeah, I thought they were just
but
there for
instead,
vibes.
they're just having a good time. Just playing the game themselves. Don't know whether it'll actually mean anything as far as scoring the event is concerned. But it is happening. Got some flashes going on. All right. Oh, dear. With the Mundo already starting off, Zeus is doing a very good job. Deft struggling a little bit here. Representing Stanley, which is very cool. Oh, man. Deft is in struggle street right now.
My...
This is
not looking good.
This is not looking good. I feel like Zeus should theoretically have more practice on Mundo, but I don't know whether that really helps out. Oh, the flash comes in, and he's just playing with his food now, giving him the thumbs up. Oh, there is so much emotional damage happening here as well. And there's the first blood for Zeus. Top lane, ladies and gentlemen, we thought that they might have been on the bottom rung. And it was absolutely hilarious to watch Owner just get completely owned by his teammate, his best friend.
His face.
Oh, said it all.
He gets
absolutely said it all.
So much as well.
Not anymore.
Yeah, I gotta say, I think this is justified. So what you do is you have bot and mid, which are expected to be good, eliminate one another, you know, and then you set yourself up against what are expected to be the weaker teams, right? The weaker laners. Now,
this is where my dark horse comes into play.
It's team support, right?
Yeah. I have a